Hello everybody, thank you so much for pressing play on my video. My name is Charlene Luciano from stampwithshar.com and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the US. I have the cutest little box to share with you today, super cute. I've seen this box around before, so I don't know who to give credit to or who was the original creator. If you do know, leave it in the comments so we can give the credit. But it's super cute. On this box, I did have to tweak the measurements a little bit because the measurements that I had found didn't work. We love when that happens. We find a project, we try it out, and it does not work. So this is just a little belly band that slides off. And the box opens like so. And you can fill it with whatever you want. These would make great little baby shower favors or, you know, something at your table. So I'm going to show you quickly how we create this project. Today I'm using the powder pink, and this is a 8.5 by 11, and we need to do some cutting. I have my Stampin' trimmer, and I'm going to cut my cardstock down to 4 1/4. So 4 1/4 by 11. Then on this piece, I'm going to cut it down to 4 1/4 by 9 1/4. Okay, so we're just taking a sliver off. On this piece, we have to cut it down to 5 inches. This you can save for something else along with your sliver. And then this has got to be cut down to 4 3/16. So basically that is the tick mark before the 4 1/4 inch. So there's 4 1/4, it's 1 tick back. So we need to take off a sliver. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do some scoring. On this piece, we need to score this at 3/4 inch all the way around. So all I've done is scored that all the way around. What I'm going to do now is I am going to cut up all 4 of these squares. I'm going to cut up the score line, stopping at that horizontal. I am now going to miter these 4 tabs. So just taking a sliver away. All right, I'm going to fold and burnish my score lines. For the purpose of the video, I will use snail. You definitely want to use a stronger adhesive, like either your multi-purpose liquid glue, which takes a few minutes to dry, or your tear and tape. But you definitely do want to use a stronger adhesive on a project like this. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to close this little box. Now we can set that off to the side. On this piece, we need to do some scoring. So with the 9 1/4 along the top, we are going to score this at 2 inches. We're going to score this at 2 3/4. we're going to score this at 6.5. And we're going to score this at 7.25. Then we're going to rotate this, and we're going to score this with the 4.25 along the top. We're going to score this at 3/4. And we're going to score this at 3.5. Now I will have all these measurements with a written detailed description over on my website at www.stampwithshar.com. So if you missed anything, not to worry, everything will be there. So what I'm going to do now, we have a piece of paper that looks like this. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, but we have some score lines we need to do. I'm not going to pack this away just yet because we need to cut some. So we need to cut up these score lines, and again stopping at the horizontal. Repeat that on the opposite side. Now if you can cut straight, which I cannot, we're going to cut from there to there. We're going to cut away this rectangle, but I cannot cut straight. So I'm going to line this back up at the 3/4 inch mark. I know about 6.5. I can see my little slit here, and I'm going to cut up like so. Cut that away. And I'm going to do that on the other side. I'm stopping at the 2 3/4. So line it up at the 3.25 inch. I'm down at this, what is that, 6.5, and I'm cutting up to 2 3/4. And that, my friends, is what you will be left with. Again, set that off to the side. We don't need that. Now we can set our paper trimmer away. I'm now going to fold and burnish all my score lines. Okay, so once your score lines are all done, again, you're going to take some tearing tape or some really strong adhesive, and you're going to add it in the center. You're also going to add it to these little flaps, these little squares. Okay, so right now you've added glue on all these 4 squares as well as the middle. You are going to then bring that little tray that you made earlier, and you are just going to fit it in there. Now I don't want to get my big head in the way, but you're going to try and get it as straight as possible. And then you're going to bring these pieces up, fold these pieces around. Again, I'm trying not to get my head in the camera. And that, my friends, is all there is to your little box. Super cute. Super cute, you guys. So that's the base of the box. And then for the belly band, I used the accented blooms. I had a scrap piece of basic black and a scrap piece of Whisper white. You want your belly band to be cut at 4 1/4 by 8 is the size of the belly band. And again, you can decorate it however you want. This is just an example of how I did mine. So again, it's super cute, super fun, easy. Thank you so much for watching my video, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. You know, that way you don't miss my next video. If you're in the US and you're interested in any of the product I used today, I will have them linked in the description below. I will also have a written detailed description with measurements over on my website, www.stampwithshar.com. I do post projects every weekday to inspire you, so I hope you'll head on over there and go and have a look. This we're just gonna punch out. What I did was I actually cut away because I wanted this black to show. I really like the color with the black, so I just nipped it. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. It goes by so quick. My son has school today. He loves it. So important. Okay, and then I'm just going to add this. One here. It's probably why I sound like I'm whispering. Everybody's sleeping. Mama's making videos. And all I did was I wrapped this around. My box, just so I could pinch it and get the place where it had to go. It's hard now because there's nothing in the box. And this is not the right adhesive to use. Maybe I need more adhesive. There we go. It's just hard because when I try and press it, it goes into my box. And then all I did was I added some baker's twine, you guys, tied a little bow, and then I attached that like so. But just a super cute little box, you guys. You can give them as favors. It just beautiful. So I hope you're going to give this project a try. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. I hope you all have a wonderful week ahead. Thank you for stopping by. Take care.